Japanese charms. So I just got 2. So one for me, one for one for my mama and one for me. And then it came with a free bracelet as well. So, of course, like I said, I'm gonna do a haul so y'all can see everything. It'll be a separate video though. Here, Thomas. We just got here. It's currently 4:05 right now. So had to catch the train from the Shiomi station to the Tokyo station and then get on the bullet train. Y'all, the Tokyo station is crazy. It's like Penn Station. If you've ever been to Penn Station in New York, it's people everywhere. Tons of trains get on, like it was crazy. So we missed our first train to get out here. We would have been out here at 2:30, but we missed it. So we had to wait on the next one. And it's like a 2-hour and 30-minute ride to get all the way out here. And then we got to take a 2-hour and 30-minute ride all the way back. So yeah, this is the first stop was Pandora. We're trying to get some food, but we just saw this one first. And we were like, let's go in here and see what they got. So yeah, but we walked into this little area. It looks like a little strip mall. And they have tons of stores in here, and Pandora's our first stop. So yeah, I'm gonna see what else they got. But this is how it looks, y'all. I did record the Japanese charms so y'all can see them as well. It's so cute. So y'all will see them too as well. There's a lot of people out here, y'all, in Osaka. I said next time when I come back, I wanted to stay in this area because it's real nice out here, honestly. It looks like Shibuya, but, you know, a little different. Of course, each one has their own, like, difference. So, yeah. But I'll pick y'all back up when we get to the next stop. They have this strawberry place on the corner right here. I am tempted to try. Let me just show y'all what it looks like. Can I get the one of these? Yes.
White and red candy.
I guess somebody
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
It's 5 in the morning out here in Tokyo, Shibuya, I'm sorry. We ain't been asleep. The sun is up. Y'all, we found this ramen spot. Now it is 5:39 in the morning. Like I mentioned to y'all, the sun is already up over here. We've been up a good little while. Today is officially our last full day here. It is Saturday here. Back home it is Friday evening. Say what? Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's Saturday. It's our last. It's our last full day. So we're trying to get some ramen so we can go back to the room, get a little rest before we take on our last full day here. Starving. Harajuku, so we got us a matcha lemonade from the Matcha Tokyo. You gonna hold it? And then we got us some donuts from Donuts. Finally. So about to try them. We only got 4. So we're gonna see how they are. We have a glaze with strawberry and I think like just like a regular classic powdered donut. Let's show them to you. So we're gonna try the glaze first. Thomas is trying the matcha.
Oh yeah, definitely use that lemonade. By itself, it would taste just like grass. But it tastes like wheat.
Alright, y'all, so we had left from the Harajuku area. Did not find any bag, but I will say that when you come out here, like, you need to dedicate a whole day to vintage bag shopping. Like, just your whole day, because there's so many to choose from, so many bags. Like, you don't have to really sit there and search. So we missed our Mario Kart time slot, but it's okay, because we're definitely gonna come back. But now T and Sharnice down the carts, so we are walking to go find this little bar. The Harajuku area that we went to, very nice. Like, we got to try the donut place, the Matcha Tokyo place. It was really good. And that area is like had a lot of designer. So we got a Nike shirt from out there. They had Chanel, Fendi, Dior, all the top designers that you can think of. So it was real nice. So this area we in, the Mario Kart they did was called the Yall Kart, I think. So we're just gonna be in this area until they get done. This part we have not seen. So this is how it looks, y'all. Very quiet. It's like a neighborhood. It looks like very quaint. So we're seeing like some apartments, because the carts are like back in like a little alleyway area. So we'll pick y'all back up when we get to our destination. We're just trying to get a little bit closer back to where there's a lot of lights.
good one too. It's definitely a good one.
Hey y'all. So we are back home, as you can see. Back to the ghetto is what I would say. So it is Wednesday, y'all. We came back on Sunday. Our flight took off from Japan around 3:15 p.m. We landed back here in Atlanta a little bit early, so that was good. So we technically got here around like 2. But it was still the same day. So let me just tell y'all. The flight back was full. Like, it was crazy. Like, you would never think that it was going to be that many people coming on the way back, considering, like, on the flight, on the way there, it was not as packed. So, yeah, but thank God we made it back safely and sound. So, we got back. We just chilled out for the rest of the day. We did not have to go to work on Monday, so we just kind of, like, laid around, was a little lazy. Went to go eat sushi, of course, because, you know, we cannot get over Japan. So that's what we did Monday, and then went back to work on Tuesday. So right now, I just got home not too long ago. It's 4:18. I took my shower for the evening, and I'm about to just chill out. I need to catch up on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I wanted to go ahead and close the vlog out so I can start editing it. So let me give you like a full recap. So we stayed at Tokyo Bay Xiaomi Prince Hotel. So we stayed there. And it was close to the Xiaomi station, which is like a 2-minute walk. So, of course, from doing your research, you don't have to, but it's recommended that you do stay near a train station. I mean, unless, you know, if you don't want to take the train, then, you know, you can stay wherever you want to stay. But if you are willing to take the train, you should stay near a train station. So, it was next to that one. We were not far from a lot of things. Like, I would say maybe like 20 minutes away from Shibuya. Maybe like 30 from Harajuku, Ginza. Like it wasn't like far off away. And then Disney Sea was very close for us. So that train ride, we only had to get on like one train and then to get on a Disney train. We were right there. So that was that. We were able to see a few cities. We went to Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ginza. I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Akihabara, which is like the full-on anime game area, Harajuku, and Osaka. Osaka was actually a train ride. It was a 2-hour and like 30-minute train ride there and coming back. So, yeah. However, when we go back, because we are going back, y'all, I would like to stay in Osaka because it's just like, it's an experience. Like most of the time people go to Japan for like 2 weeks. They stay in Tokyo for a little bit and then they end up going to Osaka or Kyoto to stay the rest of the time. So we said when we go back, we would stay in Osaka and then probably just like travel to Tokyo or Kyoto because it's right there. But honestly, y'all, if you are thinking about going to Japan, just go. Just go. Like, you're gonna have a time. It was so much fun. I can't believe that we actually went. We've been talking about going for years and we actually did it. It was worth it. The flight, well, our flight was only $1,200 each. Our room, we booked it a little bit early and it was only, I would say maybe like $1,150 for the full time that we were there. That hotel actually had a Family Mart attached to it, so you can just go downstairs through a little side door and go to the Family Mart. It was a 7-Eleven, several 7-Elevens in that area, and it had a few restaurants, a sake bar in the area too. So, like I said, if you are thinking about going to Japan, just go. Go ahead and book it. Don't think about it. However, don't pack too much because you're gonna end up like me, having to buy a bag out there and bring stuff back. However, I am going to do a haul for y'all so you will be able to see all the stuff that I have collected while I was there. I did leave some of my clothes there because I buy stuff for trips and then it's kind of like one of those things where I know I'm not going to wear it again, so I just end up like giving it away or, you know. But for that instant, I just went ahead and left it there and it was it. When I flew out, y'all, my luggage was 62 pounds. It ain't never been that much. So, yeah. When I came back, it was only 49. Yeah. I'm a big fashion girl, and I'm like, I love fashion. I love, accessories, all type of stuff. So my plan was to like really like read up on a lot of their fashion out there. So some of my outfits were like surrounded by certain stuff that they're wearing. But however, a lot of people wear a lot of streetwear, the Harajuku schoolgirl look. So honestly, whatever you want to put on, you don't have to do too much. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They know you're not from there, so it's fine. Wear what you want to wear. Of course, respect the culture. Don't be out exposing yourself, things like that. But also, just, be comfortable. You are going to do a lot of walking, so there's no need to bring any like sandals or heels. Make sure you have on some comfortable shoes because your train station could be far. And then when you get off the train, your walk could be pretty far to the next restaurant or your next excursion. Like, you got to think about things like that. However, I will say if you are going to go in May, a light jacket will be needed. At night, it was a little chilly. It dropped down maybe to like the low 60s. Sometimes it got in the 50s. And then other than that, it mainly was in the 70s. It was supposed to rain a few days ago out there, but it only rained one day. And we didn't even really get to see the rain. It was like we were coming back and it was in passing. So I can't really tell y'all much about the rain there. But yes, they have all 4 seasons there. So it was nice to experience a real spring. And of course, when we touched back down here in hot Atlanta, it was in the freaking 80s. Yeah. Hot. So you can imagine now like how our body is reacting to that. Like you come from a nice area where it was, very nice weather, spring, and you come back here and he's like scorching hot. So yeah. But Japan is very advanced, y'all. I loved it. Like, I'm just going to keep telling everybody. All my coworkers have asked me, how was it? How was it? How was it? I was like, it's the best trip ever. Like, I can go there. I could honestly stay there for like a month if I wanted to. That's how much I enjoyed the trip. The food was good. The people were nice. I didn't have any issues with that. We did take a few Ubers. The Uber out in Japan is a little different from, of course, here. So when you book it, you still book it through the Uber app. And they have a lot of vans out there. Y'all, the Uber, the vans basically, they have like recliner seats. Yeah. That's nice. It's like a Uber Black, but, with only like 2 rows. So yeah. But they were all nice. Of course, all the Uber drivers we had, they all spoke English. Well, except for like one, but he said he was taking English classes, so he could speak a little. But I applaud him for that. You do you, because that's great. Like honestly. And then what else? We had tons of Wagyu out there. Wagyu is like really affordable out there compared to how much it is in the States. Also, there is not a lot of tequila out there. If you're a big tequila drinker like me and my people, we had a hard time finding tequila. The only tequila they had, y'all, was Jose Cuervo. I have not had Jose Cuervo since I was like freshly 21. It's not real tequila, y'all. You should know that by now. It's only good in margaritas, and honestly, it ain't really good in that. But we had, we had tons of sake. They're mainly big on whiskey out there. So if you're not really a whiskey drinker, then you just got to pick something else. They had whiskey, vodka, gin, and they're big on this drink called lemon sour. I had tons of those. That was my favorite drink out there. So that's what I just mainly had, in sake, of course. And then one place we went to, they had Don Julio. Surprisingly. Don't know where they got it from because we couldn't find it nowhere else. But yeah. So that was that. And then I would say that if you are going to, invest and do not invest. If you are going to do vintage shopping, you need a whole day dedicated to that, y'all. Because the day that we went, it was our last full day, and I could not find me a bag because we went to Mix Thinks, which is in Harajuku. Y'all, a whole room full of bags, like a warehouse. I was overwhelmed. You need like a whole day. Like, this not going to be like a little 30-minute, let me run in the store and get something to come back out. No, you are going to need a whole day dedicated just to vintage shopping. or shopping in general. You can shop all the time. People honestly fly out there just to shop. People don't pack any clothes or shoes. They buy everything out there and they just wear what they got. And that's that. But you need a whole day to do that, I would say. And then, honestly, it's just so much to do. It's just not enough time. Like, a week is never long enough. 2 weeks might not even be long enough, to be honest with you, to see everything or to do everything that's on your list. We do a lot of stuff that was on the list. But, however, it was certain things that we're seeing now. We're like, dang, we could have did that. We could have went there. We could have ate that. And it's okay, because we're going to go back. But I wanted to recap and, tell y'all, what's going on. Of course, they, yen is their money out there. So if you are paying, you are going to be using that. Or you can use your card. A lot of places do take tap out there. So that's perfectly fine, too, if you don't want to convert any money. For the train station, they have it's called Suka. I think I'm saying it right. Suka card. You can add it to your Apple Wallet and you just load money on there. And you just tap and you get on the train and go. You tap going in, and then when you are leaving the train station, you tap again to go out. Very easy. The train system there is like very easy. On Google Maps, it tells you everything you need to do. It tells you how many minutes it's going to take you to get to that next location, what train to get on, what time it's taking off. Like, it's straight to the point, y'all. It's nothing to be worried about. But however, some people may not want to take the train. So like I said, they have Uber. They also have the bus. They have taxis as well. So whatever you prefer. We did take a taxi our first day when we got there, of course, from the airport to the hotel. And it was $64. But the airport is about 30 minutes away. So, if you ever taken a taxi before, you know exactly how that works. Dealing with the meter and all that type of stuff. But other than that, y'all, it's just very organized. They're so advanced. It's like when I came back here, I was like, what is this? It's, it's so clean out there. It's quiet. Even though it is a lot of people out there. I mean, tons of people. I think they got more people out there than they got in New York. But they are like walking, but you don't hear like a lot of talking. But they talking, but you don't really hear them. It's kind of hard to explain. The streets are clean, and then honestly, even if they are dirty, they clean them up right away. Like when we stayed out till 5 a.m. one day, y'all, and they had people on the street. They were cleaning up, collecting cans and everything, because they're like big time drinkers out there too. So bars are staying up to like 5 in the morning. People partying, clubbing all night. The train start running at 12 midnight. People are out till 5 a.m. and that's when the trains start back running again. So as you get done partying, drinking, or whatever, you want to catch the train back, you just hop on the train and go back to your hotel or wherever you going next. So it was a fun experience. Yes, I definitely recommend, like, that's a trip that you should definitely take if you are considering. Save your money. You don't really have to spend a lot of money. Now, some people go out there and they do splurge. We didn't splurge like that, but we got some good stuff. So maybe we did kind of splurge, honestly. But I got like a lot of stuff. And like I said, I'm going to make a haul for y'all so y'all can see everything I got. Of course, I went to Don Quixote, the big time store that's out there. So I went out there, spent $200 in it, y'all. But yeah, y'all see all that what I got. I just wanted to recap to let y'all know like how our experience was. If you have any questions, of course, just leave them down below, and I'll be able to answer them to the best of my ability. But other than that, y'all, book that trip. Just go and book it, please. Don't even think about it. Just go and book it, pick you a spot, and just go. Just go. So now I'm back. We trying to regroup because I'm getting ready to go out of town again in June. And then also in July as well. So I got to get ready for that. But we still got like I think we might be like at 40 days for the trip for June. Yeah, I think so. So it's coming quickly, honestly. And I'm just in the process of trying to like secure my outfits. That trip is going to be a girls trip. So y'all will see the girls. But other than that, y'all, I just wanted to tell y'all how much of a time I had. And I can't wait to go back. That was actually Thomas' birthday trip. So he had an awesome time, y'all. Like, he can't stop talking about it. Like, we've met since Sunday, and he just keep talking about it. He was like, I can't believe it. Like, we were actually there. And we took some great pictures, made some great memories. It was just nice to see, like, another culture besides, like, you know, mainly, like, where we've already been. So this was a great experience for us. But, yeah, y'all. Other than that, I don't want to hold y'all up too long because this clip is already 15 minutes long. So, and this vlog is going to be very long. Honestly, I probably am going to have to make, if not 2, 3 parts. And I don't really like to do those, but honestly, that's just what it's going to have to be because I don't know who's going to sit here and really watch an hour and 30-minute worth of footage. That's a lot. But I'm going to start working on it as soon as possible so I can start dropping that in, and then y'all can watch that. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can always ask. But other than that, y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for always tuning in and watching your girl. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Love y'all. Stay blessed.